Let us now discuss how do we exchange the values stored in two memory locations represented by two variables a, b, x, y, m, n, whatever it is. So what I need to do is, if a contains 5 and b contains 4, I need to see that a will have 4 and b will contain 5. Commonly, when you're new to programming, you'll think it is easy. I'll do something like this. A is equal to B, B is equal to A. If you do this, see what will be the problem that will happen. Let's say hey, I have A here, I have B here. This is 5, this is 4. In step number 1, the value of B is being copied to A. So this fellow becomes 4, this fellow also becomes 4. Now you have lost the value of A. So you cannot exchange it. When you do this next step, again B is given back the value of A, which is already 4. So in order to do this exchange, you will use a third memory location called as temp. So what you can do is you can copy the value of A into temp. So A ends up becoming 5. So when A ends up becoming 5, when you copy the value of B into A becomes 4, but the value of A is saved in temp as 5. This 5 can be copied to B. So let's take a look at the logic. Really simple and but very frequently used when you're writing major programs. Step number 1, start. I need to input two values into memory locations A and B. So although I have written uppercase here, so it's more clearly visible, but in the program I am representing variables always with or generally with lower case. So I am read two numbers, so I am inputting A comma B. So let us say A takes, we'll give a different value, we'll not try with this. Let's say we do A and B. This is A and this is B. Let's say A is 20 and B is 5. Okay, when I input A becomes 20, B becomes 5. Next step, what I am doing is I am doing certain exchanging. I am taking another variable called as temp. Temp is initially, I do not know what it contains. So the value of A here is copied to temp. So this becomes 20, this is 5 and this is 20. This is step number 2, this is step number 3. Let me do it like this. Step number 3. Now step number 3 is still continuing. What I am doing is now whatever value is in B is copied over to A. So what is the value in A is 20. So value A is 20 is replaced by what is in B. So A becomes 5, B remains 5, this fellow is 20. Now logic tells us that this 20 should be moved to B. So what do I do is I say B is assigned the value of temp. This stands for assignment. That means the value on the right side is copied to the memory location on the left side. So since I am saying B is assigned the value of temp, A remains as it is, B becomes 20, temp remains 20. Now if you see, the exchange has taken place. The value of A is given to B, the value of B is given to A. Now in the final step, you're just going to output the value of A and B. So when you output the value of A and B, you're first going to print 5 and then you're going to print 20. When you are inputting it as 20 and 5. Now you are outputting it as 5 and 20. End of the algorithm and exit. So this is very commonly used in programming. So just be sure you know how to do it using a temp variable. Now, a lot of times it's interesting to try out different ways of doing things. It is also possible to exchange the contents of memory locations or the contents or the value contained in a variable without using temporary variables. You can do this. I'll give you an hint. Think of doing it using basic arithmetic operators like addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. I've not given you the complete answer, but I've just given you a hint. If you want to get the contents of A to B and B to A, try to use a little bit basic arithmetic of addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division, and you can move without requiring a temporary variable called as temp.